13-2 St. Bonaventure hosting 12-3 Duquesne. Early on, it's all Walker. She scores 4 of the Bonnies' first 7 points, 2 on that drive, and then 2 on the step back here. Then a little later, it's Jenkins knocking down the first of her 3 threes on the afternoon. And then Van Tatenhove starts to take over as she gets this layup to go around 3 Dukes, and then a little later, the drive, and she gets the contested 2 to fall. The Bonnies would finish the first half on a 10-0 run. Second half now, after taking a 27-18 lead to the locker room, it's Horton on the weak side to get the offensive putback. And then it's Van Tatenhove posting up and spinning quickly to her right to beat her defender baseline to get 2 of her 13 points on the day. And it's Boker on the wing finding an aggressive Walker as she gets that to fall. And then a little bit later, Walker once again curling over a defender and stepping back for the short jumper. And finally, it's Horton finding CeCe Dixon on the wing, and she knocks down the dagger with just over a minute left as the Bonnies go on for a 61-53 A-10 opening win.
Megan, 6th career double-double and 2nd this season. The first came against Indiana, 10 points, no boards. And Bonnie's 90% from the free throw line. We'll start with Coach Crowley and open it up.
Well, that was pretty much what we expected. An A-10 game and certainly a game against Duquesne was going to be a physical game. It was going to be a game where possessions mattered. I thought we handled their pressure fairly well. When we took away layups, we did a really good job in the half-court defending, and then we were able to get baskets when we needed to. Just to kind of grind it out, physical A-10 competitive game, which I'm glad we came on the right side of.
Coming into this game, they were the highest scoring team in the A-10. Obviously, the conference season hasn't started yet, though. Was there anything specific you did against them?
Well, obviously, their point guard being out changes their tempo of things and the way they did things. In their first game of that, they were a little off with that, and then the fact that we were able to get number 10 in foul trouble, who's their leading scorer, helped those things. But we didn't do anything special. I thought we did a really good job in the half court of not letting them get a lot of easy scores and not letting them get a lot of putbacks. And because we didn't have a number of turnovers and not as many high number of possessions, we didn't give them runouts and easy scores that way. So some of it was our offense, even more than our defense, keeping the score down.
You talked about how you wanted to see Elena keep up her scoring even when you get everyone healthy. What do you think of her game today?
I thought she played really well. I thought she played really well. I didn't even hit 3. I mean, it was taken off away, but really aggressive early, got to the basket. Had that a couple pulls early in the second half, and really kind of just kept us where we needed to be offensively.
What do you think caused? Both teams had 16 turnovers. What do you think caused that?
I actually don't think it's much for the pace of game. I mean, they pressured us for 40 minutes. And they're very good with hands. I mean, they lead the conference in steals per game. So the fact that we were able to keep it under 20, 15 was a goal, but we were right around there. And again, it's about not giving them extra possessions.
Coach, it seems like a lot of their shots, it wasn't just like bricks, it was like in and outs. So at what point did you ever think like, oh my God, if one of these two shots keep dropping in, maybe I have to?
No, because we had a lot of shots in and out. I mean, Meg had 2, so that's just a miss is a miss. So it's just that they were getting open shots. And for the most part, especially in the half court, we didn't allow them many open shots unless it was a loose ball type scenario. So I was pleased with that's the goal of our defense. I was pleased we handled that pretty well.
Coach, it seemed like Duquesne extended early, trying to take away the 3 from you guys, and it seemed like Elena and Amelia reacted pretty well with it and drove to the basket. Is that something you kind of expected going in?
Yeah, I mean, she hit 3s on them last year, so we expected to see that, and that's again why I thought the Sacred Heart game really helped us, because they had the same game plan, and it was Elena going to the basket there, and our kids are starting to understand if they take away something, what's going to be there, and then being able to take advantage of it. And fortunately, we were able to do that.
Jess, Coach kind of just hinted at it, but the fact that Elena and really they're going to be driving more and leaving you wide open. So the last 2 games, what's it been like for you out there?
If they're going to the basket and playing like they can, even if I'm not getting open looks, they're getting to the basket, and they are both great finishers. So either way, we should get a good look at the basket.
Megan, this is the most minutes you've played since your injury. How do you feel?
Getting my lungs back,
Yeah.
of course. I've been getting some shots up and ice bathing, but it feels pretty good right now.
You broke the 500 rebound mark. You were the 9th player to do that and score 1,000 points. Does that mean anything to you?
I mean, it's just an individual accomplish, but right now I'm really focusing more on what we're doing as a team.
Jim, CC and Doris didn't play in the first half. I assume that was a disciplinary thing?
Yeah, just they were late. Shoot. Alarm doesn't go off.
Anything else?
All right. Thank you guys.